Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to another episode of our glorious Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Let's Play. The nation continues to grow and prosper as it always does, folks, and today is finally the day that I thought the last day was, which is the day that we finally connect to our oil fields. Properly. I mean, not just the makeshift bus connection we had last week or 2 weeks ago now, but a proper connection with our trains. We have to get all of that set up. We have to make sure our workers are heading down south properly. We have to make sure all of those industries are up and running. This is going to be a very dense episode, I believe, so I'm not going to waste too much time with an introduction. As always, folks, I just want to mention, if you have been enjoying this series and you'd like to see it continue, please don't hesitate to keep letting me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel, what I do more or less of, and how I go about doing it. I also want to mention that, I know this sounds silly to mention, but if you haven't yet subscribed, as many of you haven't actually, YouTube lets us know in the back end, like, how many people are watching who aren't subscribed and whatnot. So if you've watched 132, including this one, episodes of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic and not yet subscribed, I suggest maybe hit that subscribe button. No pressure, of course. I understand different people subscribe or don't subscribe for different reasons, but just thought I'd mention it. Now, with all that said and done, let's get to work, folks. There is quite a bit of it. As I was alluding to just literally moments ago, we are almost done making this connection. There isn't too much work left on this piece of track, and once that's done, we don't really have to wait for this track to be completed. As much as, you know, this is our export line and whatnot, we don't really have to wait for that. We get the workers down over here working in all of these factories and industries and whatnot, getting all this stuff done, and once we get this line over here done, right? Hang on a second. Where's our gotta actually connect this warehouse as well, don't I? Once we get all that done, we'll be in a position to ship everything over to the vehicle industry up over here and actually start manufacturing some vehicles. Now, it's been pointed out that cars cannot be moved by forklifts, which is a bit of a problem. Of course, we have our vehicle production line here, and we are relying potentially on forklifts to ship vehicles from this production line down to here. But I'm hoping, I guess, given that is the case, or if that is the case, then I'm hoping that the road cargo station here can instead load up on vehicles and drive them down to the open storage down over here. Now, the storage over here does have a rail connection that will allow us to export vehicles out to wherever I want to send it. So that is, it's funny looking back at things we planned a long time ago and trying to just refresh our memories. So it's got a rail connection to export, and it's got road connections as well, of course, to drive those vehicles to wherever we might want to, well, for now at least, down over to the car dealer over here for selling to the people at Uprising specifically. So lots to, a little bit to figure out over here. A little unfortunate about the forklift garage. I wish I'd realized that or known that sooner, but not the end of the world. Again, we're able to load up on the vehicles over here, or we can even load up on the vehicles over here and then ship them down to the storage down there. It really isn't the end of the world. I'm not just saying that to make myself feel better, even though it might sound like it. But that is in the future. Man, we are making some good progress here. I'm so glad that we commissioned all this construction. We're making some good progress here. For now, let's very quickly take a look at our population. 3,800 at 21 plus, still living with the family. 38K is our... Ooh, that's gone down, hasn't it? We were close to 39, weren't we? No, looks like we're still ticking upwards. I guess I'm just misremembering. We're closing that gap to 40K, so that's exciting. Unemployment's looking all right. It has been on the drop lately. And this whole year, it is September, 2,800 people have decided to leave our glorious nation for a neighbor's less glorious nation that requires their assistance. Last year, we hit 3,400, eh? I wonder if we can beat that. I wonder if we can beat that number. Anyway, that's all that taken care of. We can go ahead and rest assured that our economy is doing more than okay. We're at 14 million without even paying much attention to it. So let's go ahead and hit play. Actually, before we get there, this has all been completed, eh? That's too bad. That's too bad. I might actually demolish this and replace it, because I got some new mods based on recommendations in the comments. And again, I do read all the comments as well, so as you very well know, if you have any thoughts or opinions or anything to share, that is a great place to share them. I also do read through the comments and suggestions in the Discord as well, but Discord I find is a better space for conversation. If you have a suggestion, it's great to throw it in the comments as well. Just throwing it out there, because a few of them haven't come through the Discord, and it's just, it makes it easier for me to keep everything organized, I guess. What am I looking for here? Platform and station. So I just got these. They look new. Bus and trolley bus station. So they're a bit more complex. They have some advanced pathing going on. Ooh, what's this? Oh, there's a bit of a lag spike there. Not the end of the world. There we go. We should be able to fit you in like somewhere over here. Do we have something that... there we go. Something like this. But are you... It should be bus and trolley. One way, 150 passengers. That's not nearly big enough. I want something that has an in and an out is the thing. I mean, these are loops, if I understand them correctly. 500 passengers, 230 on this one. So we could try this one. And that way what we do is we would basically, yeah, have people hop on the bus and on the trolley buses down over there, as opposed to what we're doing now, which is the drive-through bus station, which I've been told is less efficient now than the vanilla one that the game comes with. So that is an option. I could also... Ooh, could I fit you in here? I might be able to. But that's the thing. That would be the end of the line, unfortunately. Which I don't necessarily want. Alright, are you able to use this bus stop as well? You should be able to. Just want to make sure. Yeah, they are. Okay, good. So they're all able to go over here, and that has been working well so far, I guess. I think. A lot of these people are like hungry and stuff. We need to sort that stuff out. There's a lot to sort out, actually. There's a lot to sort out. So if you get it really is a waste of resources to destroy both of these things, so it's a little unfortunate. But it would be neat to have this fancy new building over here that might solve quite a few issues. Everybody could walk over to here. Or we could pop it down over here. Or we could pop it down over here, potentially. Like so. We'd have to get rid of the roads and rebuild them. Not the end of the world. But this works. Centralized position, everyone can get on it. Even people who are living down over here can move up onto this. It's a nice big, again, hub, right? 500 passengers is no joke. 500 passengers compared to the 200 or whatever that these guys take. Sure, fine. Alright, let's do it. You know what? Let's do it. Though it might hurt a little bit, let's do it. I think it's worth the cool factor, if nothing else. And with that said, let's go ahead and hit play. Get rid of these. Do I really have to get rid of both of these roads right now? It'll slow down the constructions a little bit. Once this is gone, I'll connect the road over here. We can do something else over here, some more sports stuff or something like that. Right? But over here, let's see. Cancel just you guys for now. I know. I'm sure at least some of you are thinking, Party, why'd you do that? But gotta live a little, right? Switch some things around, experiment with some new toys. Have some fun. Yeah, I think I do need to clear out both the roads. Let's just do it. Rip the band-aid. Go. Watch, this doesn't even fit over here. Let this car go. Or, you know what I mean, vehicle. Okay. Yeah. Gotta move you, and there we go. Good stuff. Please, dear God, fit. Almost. Looks like we have... What's the problem? A little bit more road over here and over here. Watch the footprint be too big. No, hey, we're good. Wow, okay. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that. Not gonna lie. I was expecting this to be the bane of my existence. That's pretty good. Pop you down over here. We're not auto-building. The road connection... Too steep of an incline, you're saying? Where? Here? Okay, let's smooth that out a little bit. I'd like it to feel natural if possible. That's one thing I definitely want to get better at, is like making the roads feel a bit more, you know, natural. Again, a little bit of slope is not a problem, but when it gets excessive, it gets a little weird. I'm gonna cancel this road. I would like to. Shouldn't have done that. Alright, here's what we gotta do then. Expand your construction. Start again just to get rid of that truck over there. Okay. So now, can we connect you? There's the weird part there, alright. Move you out, hopefully. It better not good enough. I also don't want to waste all my time on this, obviously. Don't worry. That's not the plan either. How's that? There we go. Move out like that is a lot better. Sure. I just want to check it out from the top. Want to make sure it's got a nice kind of like shape to it and whatnot. We go down over here maybe, like so. Put a nice curve to it, right? Go down like so, and then like so. There we go. Looks nice. Hook you up. Hook you up. Go ahead and hook you up as well. There we go. Gotta hook these guys up over here. There it is. And the footpath as well. Up over here, I think will do the trick. Or, right down over here. You don't want to connect down there, do you? Thought it'd be nice to get this down over here. Let's see. Over like this. Yeah, there we go. And then we can connect this maybe. Or this. Ah, too tight. Alright, fair enough. We tried. We tried. Can't fault ourselves for that. Go ahead and hook you up over here. Go the easy route. Cool. That ought to do the trick. I think it'll be quite good. And if we ever need to, we can get another trolley bus stop over here. I feel like that's pretty cool as well and pretty central without it being, you know, just like a massive station or anything like that. It's a nice solution. So thank you very much again for the mod recommendation. There are so many mods for this game already. It's kind of ridiculous. It's become more and more difficult to peruse through and pick. But this should really help us sustain a proper flow of passengers and workers that we've been trying to do. Like passengers over here will hopefully still be heading down to this trolley bus stop. I might need more trolley buses taking passengers over to the central location, because again, that's how they get access to food and things like that. So with that said, I believe food is right. Just as a reminder, at the end of last session, we discovered a bit of a roadblock over here, a traffic jam, which was probably preventing food delivery and even the production of food to a degree because workers weren't able to get up here. So hopefully we're going to solve that, like close that gap and solve that pretty early on today. Otherwise, I'd feel pretty crummy. All right, so that's happening down over here. We've got the vehicle production being built up. We've got this stuff almost done over here, very close to it. We've got the tracks over here being built as well. I hope y'all can see. It's a little dark right now, but I hope y'all can see what I'm talking about. So that'll be good. That'll be good. Oh, right. Before I forget, I should really get this rail connection planned as well. Otherwise, we'll be in trouble. Go up this way. Make this shorter. I think I'd rather it be a little bit longer, actually. But also pull it out for a little bit. Too close to the road. This is the footpath for sure. That's because of the footpath for sure. Gotta be. Oh, interesting. Really? Wow. Not the end of the world, but it's certainly a little goofy, I would say. Okay, alright, let's go ahead and connect out over there, because let's see. Train is coming on the right side. I want to go in over here. Have to come out over there as well, and we could have the crossing somewhere over here. Guess that makes sense. We hook you up over, let's say, here. Because in this whole section, the vehicles would stop here and here, because we've got a crossing over here anyway. I'm trying to overlap that. Over here. So train would have to be on this side to get into the warehouse. We want it to stop. Where would we do the crossing? Probably over here, I'm thinking. Crossing not allowed. I'd like it to be somewhat long, please. Hopefully that's long enough. Cross over there, and over here. I think I like that bottom one. Clear that out. Come on now. There we go. Cross there. And that's better. So what would happen? Train would be coming from this side, right? Because you've got what? You've got what on you? You've got steel on you, maybe. You need steel down there? Rather, you'd be coming down over here. You go to the warehouse. You're sticking on the right side. You're staying on the right side. Staying on the right side. You pop into the warehouse. You load stuff up. If another train's coming through, it would stop over here. If it needs to go over here. But if it needs to go over here, it can keep going. So this is where we'll have the semaphores. These will be chains, right? Because it would want to check. Or we can just make this entire section one block. And in the middle over here, it's all two ways. So if a train is on this side, but it wants to go there, it won't get stopped, so it'll flip over to the other side and keep going. Train coming out from here will decide... Well, it won't decide. It has to make it to the left side. The train coming out from over here will go up, stay on this side because it's still two-way, then flip to the other side. And from here, it'll either keep going up that way towards vehicle production, or it'll flip down this way to go towards exports. That's the plan. Okay, wow. Sorry, that was it's a bit of a... This is a little complicated. This is a little complex. Maybe, at least in my opinion, for me it's a little complex, so I just want to make sure I'm getting it right before I start building stuff. In the interest of not struggling with this in the future, I just want to plan it right, you know? It's one thing I want to get a lot better at with this game. Is the train stuff. There's a lot of room for improvement there, I would say. Work over here is progressing already. Good stuff. Good stuff. Apart from that, I also want to get this stuff going over here. All these things have been built up. That's fantastic. But the tracks over here need building before we're able to export fuel or even ship it over to the other side, right? I wonder if we build those connections and get to work on those. Right now, 2 vehicles of the 4 are working down over here. But what if we make it all 4 vehicles get to work? So let's go ahead and make this connection as well. Man, things are happening. Things are happening right now. See, over here, what should happen? A train should come up. It's, here's what's going on. A train from all the way down over here loads up on either oil or these guys are pumping out to here and here for fuel and bitumen. So down over here for fuel and bitumen. It keeps going on this right side of the track. Goes up, goes around the bend over here, right? Keeps going up on the right side still, on the right side still, stays on the right side. Up over here, sticking on the right side, never has to cross over. Never has to cross over here either. Continues on the right side. Goes over here, and this is where I want a bit of a split, right? Like so. And then it goes up over here to ship out vehicles. That's the, if it goes all the way around, right? Up over here to ship out vehicles. But it rounds the bend over here and over here to dump oil and, rather fuel and bitumen for it to be shipped across or shipped out for exports. Right. That's all good. Then, you're done there, you flip around, you head back. I could connect over here. I don't think I want to. I think I'd rather they flip back and go back the other way around. And over here, you drop off your vehicles, and then you come back this way, and then you get onto the other side over here. Yeah. And this will continue up this way. Like so. I really hope I've got this right. I really hope I've got this right. Let's go ahead and commission it all. You up over here. Sign. Road connection doesn't exist. Does a road connection not exist with this? Oh, I see why. I see why. I'd have to do a wooden crossing over here. Or over here. Sure, I can pay for that. Sharper return. I thought I saw it flash green. I did. Let me pull from further back. Crossing not allowed. I want to do it here so it doesn't disrupt anything else. And again, it's temporary. Commission this as well. Pay for you, it's dirt cheap. And for you as well, dirt cheap. Here we go. Now I should be able to get you on there as well. Good. Hopefully these guys will get all this done. Exciting times. Progress is being made up at Tabovina. Man, city's huge. What's the deal over here? Are we done? Ah, we're so close. Like, the track has been laid out. Just a little bit of wiring work left to do, probably, is what I think. In that case, while that's happening, let's go ahead and get this construction office working on some of the other connections. What do we need to work on over here? I suppose it's not a bad idea to get everything commissioned, actually. Well, everything that we can commission. There we go. All of you. Well, auto search is on, but it's not... Oh, you know what? It's probably because I've suspended these, right? I think I suspended these to prevent the construction. But now that that's been reassigned, we can now move through. Good stuff. All right, cool. So that's that. This is this. One thing I want to do, it was actually pointed out, very rightfully so in the comments of last session, is that I need to maybe do another beauty pass or something. I wonder if I'll do that today. Part of me wonders if I should dedicate some time to it, actually, rather than just, like, going around and slapping stuff down. Like, I'd like to have more statues and stuff down. Like, you know what? We just got rid of the station over here. Why not put a nice big statue in the area? I said big statue in the area, right? Gazing down upon the city. Ooh. What up over here? On a little plateau. We haven't built a statue in a while. I think that might be nice. Like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Do that up over here. I don't know if the path will be able to connect. Be like so. There we go. And let's see. Too sharp of a descent. Not a surprise there, but it that is cool in its own way. It's like one of those like, oh, how do they build that up there kind of things. I don't know if you've ever seen a giant statue of the Buddha, but those always inspire that kind of awe in me, at least. But for construction, let's go ahead and get this footpath connection over here. But this is just for construction. We're gonna get rid of this road afterwards. Oof, this is a. There we go. I call it a road. Footpath is what I mean. Construction vehicles are able to use footpaths. Last I checked, at least. So hopefully that'll be the case. Missing prefab panels. What's the deal over here? Prefab panels are being used up. Just got to be delivered. And prefab panels are hopefully shipping from up over here as well. We had so many of them. No bricks, no steel, no wood. Wow. What is going on over here? Massive slow... Oh, you know what? Right, of course. Again, all because of that jam over here. Because this is the bus stop from where many people are brought down over there, right? What does our population look like? 1,200 unemployed. That's not too shabby. Numbers are rising still. Okay, good stuff. All the numbers are rising. What's the deal over here? Still some... It's going to be some food issues for a little bit, I fear. Actually, it looks like we're okay right now. Oh, lots of storage over here as well. So is it actually a matter of people not being able to get to these stores? Because that could be part of the problem. I wonder if we need to add more... See, this is annoying. I wish construction vehicles were loaded up onto vehicles that can carry them, like flatbeds, when the option existed. But they don't. Don't do that. I mean, the trolley bus movement is pretty consistent, I think. One's about to leave the 150 passengers. This one's about to arrive. We can keep our eye on this for just a little bit. See how this kind of works. Yeah, I mean, like, it arrives at basically the perfect time, honestly. That one leaves. Now this one's going to arrive shortly. Pick up a bunch of passengers. That one leaves, and the next one's about to arrive shortly. All a matter of timing, though. We could add one more of these big ones. Pick basically everybody up. You're on your way out. This one's about to arrive shortly. You know what, actually? I think this is near perfect. I don't usually say that about anything I've done. This is working pretty smoothly, I would say. No school or places available. We're building some more education options in the area, so that's good. Okay, that's good. Again, this is going to get a lot busier over here. We're going to add some more housing. So, I'm going to consider as well, of course. I'm going to consider as well. All this is being built. Lots of people need new housing, eh? What's the deal over here with these tracks? Seeing any progress? No, we're not seeing progress. We're seeing stagnation. Because I need to get semaphores down properly. That's always a struggle for me. During construction especially, because it's like I want to make sure everybody has access to everything, but I also want to make sure this stuff's not happening. Let's see. Get up in here. This is a separate block, but maybe I need to separate blocks in here as well. Maybe... Because if you build, you have to make your way back somehow. Pull back down the same way, then you get stuck like this. How many crossings am I expected to build temporarily, right, for small stretches? It's like it's best to have only 2 vehicles working separate tracks. I'm gonna think about. I will have to figure this out, because this will be a constant. I'm fairly certain. Move through. You're okay. If I can get this working smoothly, then it'll be very fast. I need to get another semaphore down, clearly. Because this guy's just sitting here waiting for this guy to clear this block up. It's all considered one block, right? If these were chains, then what happens? Nothing. Okay. Or chains first. There. Go ahead and place... It's weird, it's like what distance counts while this is being built. Could I do this? That help down here? It wouldn't. That stuff always throws me off. Not the longest time to wait, it just has to come back and then this guy will get going right away. Once we get past this junction, it'll be a lot smoother, I think. Hopefully. Keep an eye on it. Let's keep an eye on it. Alright. And what's the deal down over here? Are we connected yet? Oh, baby. We are indeed. Alright. Good stuff. Okay, so. This will bring with it a host of new challenges. We did get rid of the footpath over here, so let's go ahead and connect that again. Right? And in fact, let's go ahead and upgrade some of these footpaths. Go ahead and pay for them. We don't need to, build footpaths. That's okay. Pay for you. Go ahead and pay for you. Good connections there. These are good connections. Yeah, everything else is all done up already, looks like. Yep, indeed. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Turn off auto build before we make a horrible mistake. So, passengers will come here, and from here, they will distribute themselves to everywhere. Great. We could also get them to go to the bus stop, from where they will be brought down to the woodcutting post, right? I believe that was the plan with the bus stop up over here. Because from over here, they're not able to walk down to the woodcutting post. Okay, cool. We also, actually, currently we have the vehicle over here coming from Uprising Grad's bus platform. The long journey, I could instead tell it to pick people up from over here. It would be faster to pick people up, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and view line details. And instead of Uprising Grad, I would like you to go to this bus stop, where you will load up workers. And we're going to go ahead and get rid of Uprising Grad. That should work out. Good stuff. And then let's go ahead and, yeah, plan this out. From over here, we're going to want people to go everywhere, right? We want people to go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots. The bus stop needs the fewest people. The fire station needs the next fewest, I believe. The plastics factory needs 100. Chemical plant and the oil refinery need 500. Plastics factory will drop down to, say, 13%, sure. Let's do this. Let's try that split at first and see how that goes. Okay. I need to put down semaphores as well. I need to have a crossing over here. Again, I will just pay for that crossing. To make sure that the trains are on the right side early. Put it down over here, I suppose. Pretty far off, but that gives us a lot of room to, a lot of wiggle room over here, so to speak. So, sure. Electrified Railway. I mean, I guess I could, we could build this as well. Crossing not allowed. Come on. I think that it does that. Limited length. Put it up over here. Line up with the crossings down over here. Do that kind of a thing. Go ahead and commission you. Let's go ahead. Let's see if I have the patience for this. Let's see if I have the patience for this. I don't think I do. I think I'll just pay for them. But first, let's go ahead and get the semaphores down. Maybe by the time I'm done the semaphores, it'll be it'll be done. So over here, all right, let's see. The train continues onwards on the right side. This... Oh, I see that these guys are working smoothly now. After I threatened to change the semaphores up. Will you actually... Oh, you don't have prefab panels. I'm gonna say, will you head down that way? We'll find out, I guess. Okay, so... Continue this way. You do not need to be a chain that way. But you do need to be a chain this way. Because we've got some junctions and stuff. Not that they matter, I don't think, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so we're fine over here. We're fine over here, but got to make these one-ways now. Okay, we're good. You keep going. One-ways for you guys as well. Yep, excellent. Keep going, keep going. Hopefully the distance is right to keep trains moving smoothly. Hopefully. We can always adjust that. I mean, these things are free, right? So all it costs is a little bit of time to tweak, and tweaking is always going to be necessary. Okay, we're up over here. Now this is where things get interesting. So up to here, we're fine. You continue to be this way, but this needs to be a chain now. Now on both sides on this side, we'll want a chain, I think, because we're going into a junction. Long gap. Pop you over here. So if you're coming in on this side, over here you decide which side is free. You get on that side, you continue, you go to the train station. After you're done, you come out, you arrive over to here, and then your exit side needs to be free for you to continue. Either you go straight on, or you go straight and then flip to the other side of the tracks. Yeah, that all makes sense to me. It should work smoothly. Unless a construction vehicle is down here right now, I'm going to go ahead and pay for... Yeah, go ahead and pay for it. I want to get this going, because there's going to be a lot of... I'm sure there's going to be a fair bit of troubleshooting here and there, and this can't be all that expensive. 21k is nothing to us. Nothing. Nothing. We got money, right? We're done there. Excellent. Now, here's where things might get a little messy. Go ahead and view line details. This is Uprising Grad Steel, no longer. It is Uprising Grad Steel Oil. We can... Well, that wasn't ideal. Game crashed there, but I don't think we lost too much. We just lost the semaphores down over here. Alright, cool. That's good. I'm pretty sure I put them over here. And everything else is... Oh, actually, you know what? We also need to change this. And you need to be a chain. Cool. Alright, that wasn't so bad. I've already described my thinking process over here. Let's go ahead and build these guys out. Okay, I was really worried when the crash happened. It's like, oh no. How much are we going to lose over here? Alright, so you're all done. Up over here. What are we looking at? Where are you guys at? You. As I was saying, your line is no longer Uprising Grad Steel. It is Uprising Grad Steel Oil. Okay. I could make this bypass here be an electric connection as opposed to wood if I wanted to do that, but I don't think that's necessary. So after the train platform, after Oxelinsky, you will head down to Petrolgrad's train platform, and here you will unload all of the workers that remain. At Oxelinsky, you will drop off 50%, and the rest at Petrolgrad. We might need to add more trains to make sure the flow of workers is continuing properly. Yep. Accept these changes. Pause for a second here. Just follow this journey. It's been a while since we've followed a train on its trip. So I feel like it'd be nice to kind of inaugurate this moment here properly. I really quite like this. I mean, I think this entire space is pretty cool. I think these long trains are a bit more kind of realistic, I guess, a bit more fun to see in action, going through very long distances as well. These might be some of my favorite, you know, tracks we've laid down and favorite lines we've laid down in forever. Look at that beauty. Okay, you arrive over here. Drop off. Huge number of passengers. I wish the train stations were more reflective, though. It's just kind of funny seeing this many people pour out of all the cars when the platform itself is only so big. Here we go. We're going to continue. For the first time ever, this track is seeing a train continue down this path. Hopefully we'll be able to hit our max speeds on the long journey over. How many workers we have still on here? 62. It was about 350 or something that were on board, right? This has only been an hour traveling, so we should be fine. Hopefully you're going to pick up the pace here, buddy. Seems like it. Look at that. Look at that. It's a long train. Around the bend. Still going around the bend. Sun's setting. Alright, a little bit of a climb over here now. These tracks could have been a bit smoother, but it's okay. There's only so much we can do, really. Pretty sure we're hitting our top speeds. 117, okay. There's the turn. Feels so good. Down we go. Times like this, the game really shines. Over, around the bend, one last bend, I believe. A long one. Straighten out for the last time. Down we go. Staying on this side over here. Yep. Gonna push through. Passengers are still all on board. This has been about 2.5 hours plus. And we've arrived. That is a long commute. That is a long, long commute. And on the way back, I suspect we'll be fine here. Moment of truth, really. Up the pace. Come on, buddy. I think what I want to do is have 4 trains doing this journey. And that way, I think we'll have a constant flow of workers at both areas. And it feels, to me, honestly, I expressed my excitement last session, but I can't help but really clarify it right now. To me, this really kind of feels like our first real train line. Look at that. Right on schedule. It's just, there's so much going on here, you know? It's large trains picking up lots of passengers, dropping them off at multiple spots to go to work and stuff. Like, to me, that is real. That is legit. You know, that's how this stuff works. That's how this stuff works. There we go. All the workers coming through, hopefully spreading out in the right quantities. Fire station could definitely use a couple more people. The first drop-off was relatively empty, but this is good. This is good. All right, let's go ahead and pay for these last few constructions so all this isn't wasted, right? Or actually, before we do that, let me just buy the trains. I'd like to get that construction done when the sun is up. What's happening over here, actually? Are we seeing progress? Yeah, we are. Slowly but surely. We are seeing progress. All right, cool. And what about down over here? All right, over here. Things are moving. Yeah, things are moving. Good stuff. All right, cool. Where is our train depot? All the way here. Is that really our closest train depot? I guess it is, isn't it? Yikes. Might cause a bit of a mess on its way over, but... What is the locomotive? There you are. Pick you up over here. This is the CHS-7. The CHS-7. Maximum speed of 160. I believe the DR Class 243 was a requested pick. Electric locomotive. It is pretty, but it's a little bit slower. fair bit slower, actually. Don't know if I can afford that, because people were already commuting for about 2 hours and 45 minutes or so, right? That's a long commute. That is a long commute. Let's go ahead and get 2 more of these. I guess this also extends the length of the train, though, because these are long locomotives. Decisions. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4 passenger wagons. 1, 2, 3, 4. And can we switch like this? Cool. Yeah, you can. Alright, great. Now you. Set line. Uprising grad steel oil. Yep. Let's go. And you as well. Uprising grad steel and oil. Let's go. Low voltage or no power. That ain't right. Are we really over our limit for, what's going on over here, actually? Vehicles already... Okay, let's try that again. I'm gonna push through. Do I need to... I might need to add another one of these. You get more power onto the tracks. Yeah, looks like this is a bit of a problem. Oh, wild! I've never had this happen. Never had this happen. Okay, interesting. Now, it's not because of a problem down over here, is it? Yeah, no, we're working at full capacity. I think what's going on is the amount of power being put through here is not enough. So I might not need another one of these, but I might need another input. Coming all the way across from Tirov down over here, we have you connecting over there. Are you a switch? Or a switch? Building is without power supply. What? Go down here, you go down here. Okay, let me check something here. You're fine. Okay. I must be misreading this. Question is, how do I want to get over to here? Or do I connect from over here, actually? That might be an easier connection. Yeah, let's do that. You over here. Hopefully that does the trick. You over here. Go ahead and pay for you with rubles. There we go. That definitely helped. Did that do enough, though? Find out. That's coming around the bend right now. They're still pushing through. Maybe that's why we weren't hitting top speeds. We just didn't have enough power coming through here. This is a problem, isn't it? What are you working on? This? Gotta let these guys through. I knew this was going to be a bit of an issue at first, which is why I'm kind of watching here. But it does look like we fixed the power problem. Cool. I've never had to deal with that. That's cool. Pick up the pace a little bit over here. All right, you're rolling. Pretty soon you'll be past the next semaphore. There we go. You are past the next semaphore. You're coming through next. Look at that. These two new trains have been commissioned, making their way down. Is that not a super cool feeling? I can't think of any other city builder. I'll be honest. I cannot think of any other city builder that has kind of like made me feel this way about a set of trains. Heading over to get to work. Awesome. Then on the other side, gonna come through. There we go. And let's see if it messes everything up. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Able to pick up a bunch of workers. Still got 195. So moving on this side. Yeah, see, this is all clear. This is great. This is, oh my god. This is so cool. This is so cool. This is so cool. I'm so happy. Even if this like starts having a couple of issues here and there, I'm just so happy right now. Coming through, you're coming through over here. You still got 290 something workers. You're gonna drop half of them off over here. More than, seems like. Based on the math. You're gonna keep moving though. Okay, cool stuff. And down over here, let's go ahead and kick this industry off, right? We'll go ahead and pay for you first. The rest of this is built. Yep, so let's go ahead and pay for you. Go ahead and pay for you as well. This is expensive. $250,000 almost. This is a big piece of pipe. Pay for you, and for you, and for you, and also for you. We want to get all these industries up and running. Small investment for massive profits eventually. Okay, gotta build you as well. And here it is, finally, after all this time. After all this time. All three of these need to be built. This one can be built first. At least connected to the industry actually working. But let the black gold flow. As these finish, we should start seeing the oil start to empty out. We've stored up quite a bit. There it is. There it is. Oil is not coming through here. Operating without issue. Oil, come on now. Come on. Resource missing oil. I guess this is being prioritized. Oh, there we go. Fuel is being produced over here. And being immediately stored, of course. Ooh. These are all storing bitumen. Yeah, I'm so glad that the game auto-logic the split over here. That could have been bad. We're good. There we go. Immediately produced and deposited, but you know what? I think the best way to look at fuel, I suppose, just to see the numbers climb up. Fuel's being stored up over there. Bitumen over here. Decent flow, I would say. Oil is being drained over here. Good stuff. We're doing it. Doing it. The sun sets on the nation, but rises on a new industry. Petrolgrad is up and running, soon to be at full efficiency. You can see off in the distance the trains are coming. I might even add more trains to that line, honestly, as Uprising Grad grows and grows, and we have more workers able to be, brought down over here to take on shifts and whatnot. This is exciting. Now, of course, there's the challenge of making sure it's all working properly, right? That's the next big thing, is to make sure it's all working properly. So far, it's fine. What do we got? We've got oil filled up over here. No chemicals, though. Over here, we need gravel. We've got wood. Gravel and crops. We could buy some, or we could bring some down. Chemicals need to be used up over there as well. Sheesh. Okay. The forklift garage over here, we'll have to do a little bit of shipping things around as well. All right, this produces chemicals. This uses them. So we need chemicals. So that'll come naturally by virtue of where we are. We produce plastics. Over here, crops and gravel. Crops and gravel. We could truck it down, right? We're not going to use a train to get it over here or anything like that, of course. We've got the warehouse over here that we can drop off at. And then forklifts can bring it up over here. Because the road connection to this is all the way over here. So the warehouse is definitely the easier spot to drop stuff off at. Though, obviously, with gravel and whatnot, it'll have to come down over here. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. Not too bad to get here. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and get some dumpers, the KMZs, and the covered hull as well for the crops, right? Crops, that's going to be interesting. I could also always just import crops down there, but I'm trying to stop doing that. Okay, so I'm going to purchase dumper KMZ 5410. I'm trying to figure out if this is the best way to go about it. Yeah, let's do it this way. So 2 of you. And covered hull for the crops. 2 of you. Okay. You are going to go I really hope this works out fine. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna load crops. You can come all the way down. We're gonna need more than just two trucks for sure. Okay, that's our line here. Load 100, unload 100% of crops. Yep. Start you. View line details. Rename this. We're gonna call this the Petrograd crop. Crop line. Sure. For now. That is the trick. And then to you, we will first of all save the changes, and let's go ahead and get you setting the line as well. Custom lines. Petrograd crop line. There we go. Clear and easy to read. That's what I was hoping for. And apart from that, we've got our dumpers as well. The dumpers are picking up gravel, but you'll be picking up gravel from where? Over here. Where is it? Here, right? Concrete plant. Pick up gravel over there. And the small aggregate storage down over here. Wow, this place has been emptied out, hasn't it? This place has been emptied out. Interesting. Might need to actually get gravel production going more properly in this area. But you will start over here. You're going to pick up gravel. And you're going to head down over here. And you're going to unload gravel. Get you started. And rename you the Petrograd gravel line. Okay. Done that. That. You, my good friend, will also take on the same line. There we go. And begin. Okay. So that's that sorted. Again, we'll probably need more trucks, let's be honest with ourselves. Oh, you know what I do want to do, though, is if we take a look at our Petrograd crop line, I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to actually drop the crops off. I guess we can at the warehouse, but then the forklifts have to ship them over. But look at that long route we have to take. Why go that way? Isn't it much faster to go down here? I guess not. A long dirt road you're willing to take though back there. Okay, what if instead of the... Yeah, what if we go ahead, drop you off over here instead? Get rid of you. Make you an unload over here. Yeah, I think that's significantly more efficient. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. We'll see how we can get to work over here. But oil and wood is topped up over here. Oil is topped up over here. We're filling up over here now, but over here we are producing, yes, fuel. And bitumen. Oh, not a lot of workers here. I was like, why is it so slow? Not a lot of workers, that's why. Not a problem, not a problem. Yes, perfect. You wait over here, this train arrives. This is perfect, this is perfect. Perfect. Love it. Seems like lots of workers coming through, yeah. Good split, I think. I think so. Right now, we are wasting people at some of these places that aren't able to produce things yet, but I feel like that's fine for now. We're just getting a hang of the numbers, the split of workers and whatnot. And I mean, we got to look at exporting fuel. Not exporting, but rather distributing fuel. That is going to be a big one. That is going to be a big undertaking. How to get fuel from here to all of our gas stations. Buildings, where are we? Gas station. All right, from here, we got 2 here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Obviously, oh, 28. Obviously, we have, you know, a separate storage area over here that's going to be shipped across. So only half of that really is what we need to distribute from directly down over here. But that's going to be a big undertaking. That's going to be a big undertaking, and I wonder if we get a distribution office set up somewhere in the area over here. Not a small one. It can't be a small one. It's got to be a big one. Let's keep time moving forward here. Where are we? Medium distribution office. Probably pop it down. Honestly, anywhere over here would be better than like elsewhere. We could pop it down. Rather, we're super reliant on the train over here, aren't we? I guess vehicles would come here to load fuel and bitumen directly from it, from up over here. We could alternatively do a... It's funny how we realize things too late sometimes. We could do one of these for vehicle loading, unloading. The pipes would have to come around the bend over here. Or, I mean, this will be just for fuel, so we could even put it down over here and connect it to this. Which is an option. Because again, the trucks will only be for fuel, not for bitumen. That's an option. The option to take the pipe around over this way and connect over here. I'm not... It's got to be faster to use an oil fuel loading, unloading station, right? Gotta be. Rather than going directly to the factory. But for now, at least, we can go directly to the factory, pick up fuel over here. Yeah, we made this setup. We made the setup up over here. We have a oil fuel loading, unloading area over there, but you know, God forbid we remember to do that down over here. That would be far too efficient. We could also look at establishing something like that up over here. I don't think that'd be necessary because the train could bring it up over here, and then the trucks would deliver it, you know, around Ruralinsky and all that. That is an option too, because we do have spots for pipes. They could, again, it would just be for fuel over here again, right? So we could have that connection over here. I know these are both ins. That's the out on this side. Right, because we want to get fuel on both of these, right? And this would be bitumen. I really should set these now before I forget. Oh, we can figure something out. Or again, trucks just from all the way down south. Either way works, I think. Either way works, but we definitely will eventually probably need to do... definitely will eventually probably... Great. Good job, party. We'll probably need to build a loading, unloading station over here. Where would we fit it? I think what we try and do is we try and fit it over here. I think that would work well enough. I wish it would be more descriptive as to like where the pipes go. Like, can I daisy chain these? Because that's what I would expect based on how the piping is set up. I would expect I can do this. And then another one over here. If the infrastructure was, you know, with me. If I can flatten this a bit more. Come on. Come on. Is that even connected? I can't tell. Right. Right. Oh, you know what? I should move this over a bit so it's got power access. Got it checked. This kind of a thing, then. Then... silly infrastructure getting in my way. Up you down like this. I mean, this isn't bad either. I know the auto build is gone, but I should be able to adjust that myself. Do that. Whoops. Do that. Spend you. And then we get our piping connection. Oh, come on. Put this. Sharp of a turn. Alright, if you don't want to cooperate, then so be it. So be it. Be able to do this instead. Go ahead and raise this terrain, height from center. Yep. Flatten you out. Because now I should be able to get like 2 trucks coming through this way, right? Is what I would expect. And the oil would go from one to the other, is what I would expect. But maybe it doesn't work that way. Maybe it doesn't work that way. Build a pipe over here. Building is in the way. You are the building. There we go. Pull you straight up this way. Send you over this thing. Back down. Hook you up. There we go, like that. So this, again, in theory, the oil, or sorry, the fuel, you come down this way, go up here, be loaded up by a truck, and if a truck comes over here, pass on and be loaded up over here. Because why else would this output exist? I think. So let me know if you know any better. More than happy, as always, to take people's thoughts into account, obviously, and people's knowledge into account also. We can always experiment with it again. We've got the money to experiment, so I'm not too fussed or worried about that. Man, but this is pretty cool, though. We have access to... Oh, of course, you only see 1.1, and you don't see anything. Ugh. 114 each? Yeah. Wow. And 68 each, I assume? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oil is still, I mean, basically as full as it was before. We'll figure out exports on those as well. What is unemployment looking like now? 1,800, so it's gone up a little bit. The construction over here has completed. Wow, we got a lot done today. We got a lot done today. This construction over here is done. A handful of workers have arrived already. We got to figure out the movement over here. This has happened while we were looking away. Crazy. We got to figure out the movement of passengers and workers from this rather gorgeous station over here. Got to build up these roads as well. Make sure trolley buses and regular buses are both able to come through. And yeah, this is not too shabby. This is not too shabby at all. What are we looking at in terms of 3,800? It's like we didn't even make a dent. We need to do a massive residential project over here, and maybe get the medical university at the end over here or something. But a huge residential project over here, I think, is what we need next. Up over here. 689 workers. Are you stuck there? You are, aren't you? Oh no, what happened over here? Ah, we have a problem. We have a problem. How did you end up on the same side? On too many trains. Well, folks, nothing like ending on a quest for next session, am I right? Look at the chain of trains though. But no, we will sort this out. It won't be a problem. I mean, it's been backed up for a little while, which is unfortunate, which might also explain some of the struggles with unemployment and whatnot. Might not have been for too long. Let's see what your situation is. You just picked these passengers up, I'm sure. Let's check to make sure. No. Wow, it's been a while. All right, cool. This is a problem. We're going to solve it at the top of next session, folks, because this is what we're going to call this one. I hope you all enjoyed this one. I certainly did. It's exciting to even have the oil flowing and all this working. A couple of things we have to fix up over here. Again, hopefully these daisy-chained oil delivery mechanisms will work the way I think they will, and we can get fuel picked up over here and delivered across the cities this side of the river, and hopefully the trains will be able to move around these parts soon as well, and we'll get fuel across the river too. This is exciting. Will we get it done before the end of 1994? I'm not sure. Only one way to find out though, folks. If you enjoyed, make sure you let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel, what I do, what I don't do, how I do it. Y'all know the drill by now. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big ol' thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, das vidanya.